I'm Patsy Gibbons and I work in Footsteps Early Years in Nunsmore Centre.
Hello, I'm Bishoy. I came from Egypt, Newcastle, to do my PhD here.
Hi, my name is Linda Williams. I work for Age UK Gateshead and I'm part of the Access Fund panel, and I use the centre regarding work with older people.
I'm Nigel Todd. I'm a local resident in the vicinity of the centre. I'm also a local councillor and one of the trustees.
My name's Shamim Jamil, and I run a baby toddler group on a Friday morning from 10 till 12, and it's called Alexan Baby Toddler Group.
Hi, I'm Chion Wora and I am the Labour Party candidate for Newcastle Central.
Hi, my name's Liz Bennett. I'm volunteering here today. I'm with the Good Gym.
As a staff member of Age UK Gateshead, I meet up with Alison every other month type of thing, and then we discuss potential partnership working and what type of activities we can put on for older people.
I tend to use the centre really for arranging meetings, public and community meetings of one kind or another. We've held meetings here in the past to talk about the future of the local park, Nunsmore Park, and I help organise festivals such as the Winter Festival at the centre each year, and then the other big festival in the summer.
Nest is a student-led volunteering organisation that helps refugees, asylum seekers, generally with integration here in the UK, whether this means language like English or doing outreach programs or having sports. Basically just help these people as much as possible.
I have the very important job of manning the pine cone stall, where we're putting glitter and decorations for pine cones for the Christmas tree, so we've had loads of children there.
My group is preschool group, so it's from 0 till I would say about 4.5, and I also welcome parents who homeschool as well. So we've got special insurance for that. So it's like a baby toddler group. I do charge £1, and it's we have free play, and then we have stories, and it's for women only.
And I've often been to the Nunsmore Centre. It's a fantastic place which brings people together from across the local community and supports integration, understanding, as well as people just having a good time.
Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely. I think it's a great centre. With Good Gym, we've been here a few times, just sort of helping tidy out store cupboards and helping clean kitchens and whatever, just to support the community in the way that Good Gym does. And I think this is a fabulous centre. The toy cupboard is to die for. So I don't know what parent toddler groups go on here, but but they've got such a wide range of resources. It seems really well run.
I like the centre because it's a lovely building, has lots of different kinds of spaces within it, but it's also set in the heart of a community who increasingly use the centre whenever we put on festivals or wider events that can bring people in. So it's a landmark in the local area and something that I think is valued and people like to use a lot, and it's very friendly.
Very friendly, easy access, and it's for the local community.
I think it's just open to the community and how the community can use it in the groups that they do, and I just think it's a great place for everyone to get to know each other and bring the community together.
It's very important for Nest to reach out for the community, because we can have the volunteers, but if we don't have the learners or the people we want to reach, then this will not be very useful.
The reason we set up this group about 6 years ago, it was because there was a need for women in the community who didn't feel comfortable attending other groups where it was mixed. Some of them come from a background where they didn't feel comfortable.
I actually was talking to one of the dads who said that him and his daughter had come in a taxi because they couldn't get a bus, but they were so looking forward to coming that they got a cab here.
Speaking as an Age UK member of staff, I'd like to see more activities for older people on a regular basis. We do some stuff, and Alison is very thoughtful about doing type of activities, but yeah, just more older people. Are intergenerational work?
I think just doing more of what they already do, and plus also just bringing more of the community in, just across the board, like diversity. And
I suppose personally I'd like to see more activity around adult education. The centre does provide some forms of adult education, as the terrific amount of work that's been done in English language teaching. I think one thing to explore in the future is whether much wider programmes of adult learning could be put on, from local history to environment and nature studies through to arts and crafts, that kind of thing. But that's really a budget issue in terms of looking at how we can support that best in the future.
Communities are so important. You know, strong communities help build a strong city and a strong country, and the Nunsmore Centre is a really important part in supporting the local community coming together, as well as obviously giving information about local services, greening Wingrove, and many projects which really can help to make a difference.
I would recommend the centre on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, as 10. It's a very accessible place in many respects. It's widely used, particularly by parents with young children, but there are also other uses, sometimes with older children and sometimes with older people. The aim really, I think, is to make this more of a community centre without losing its primary functions in terms of child health and supporting parents with young children. But there's scope really for a much wider range of community activities. So I'd certainly recommend the centre as a base for that.
10. I have to say 10. It's an amazing place to be.
10.